Alright, in this video what I'm going to do is give you a quick overview run through of the UI for a web app powered by Go that I'm working on that will form the basis of an upcoming Twilio tutorial. Now what you can see here is pretty much it. There isn't a whole lot to it, but I've included all of the elements that could ever be displayed, so I guess you can see them in one go without having to create a series of different mock-ups, so you can sort of see them all kind of in action at various phases. I don't think that's really necessary, and the UI isn't the focus of the app, it's the Go code. So you can see here at the top, I've displayed the two confirmation dialogues. One is for success, when a file was converted from, let's say, hypothetically MP3 to FLAC, and then you can download it. The next one is something went wrong. So you can see here I've put in a generic message saying that maybe the file was not an audio file that was uploaded, it was too large, it was empty, or it wasn't in one of the allowed formats. Now those formats you can see here: AAC, FLAC, MPEG, OGG, and WAV. Now the reason for those is no particular reason really. I'm not an audio engineer, but these are some of the most common ones I've come across when creating videos like this, podcasts, and so forth. And I've put in here like a hypothetical limit of 10 meg. This isn't a going concern. It's effectively like a dummy app, so this is a really arbitrary value. Now, as you can see here, this is a stylized file input element. All you do is either drag and drop a file onto here, or click here, and your file explorer for your operating system would appear, and you can navigate through it, pick the one you want, okay, and it will upload that file. Now down here is where the user can pick the audio format. I think codec is the right term, I'm a little scratchy on that, that you want to convert the uploaded file from to. So for example, let's say you upload a FLAC file and you want to convert it to AAC or MPEG or WAV or OGG. Pick the one you want and then just click convert audio file. The file will be converted in the background by Go, and that's working with, I think it's the Go bindings for FFmpeg. And then, yeah, you'd then see this dialog here appear, click download, and it would download for you. That's my thoughts at this point in time. Why 4 as well? Well, it actually kind of was a bit of a reason why I picked 4, what would you say, destination formats. Is mainly just for a layout. I thought maybe 5 would look a bit funny, and then 6 is starting to get a bit long. And I didn't want to overcomplicate the UI because the focus, again, isn't the UI, it's the Go code in the background. Another thought I did have though was maybe including a bit of JavaScript to detect, well, what format is the file or is the origin file in, and then disabling one of these 4 if it's the same as the format or codec used in the uploaded file. Now the other thing I want to show is what it looks like in a responsive format. So we'll open the developer tools there, enable responsive mode, and if I get rid of that, or maybe I actually didn't have to do that, and you can see that it would probably look a bit funny, or well, not exactly the best there with the big dialogues, but assuming they weren't there, then we'd probably see it more like the input file element would probably be there. Probably could make that actually a bit smaller. And then down here, again, we've got the choice of what format to convert to. I have been thinking as I've been looking at this, maybe we'd make this smaller and have that on the left side, and then maybe make these a bit smaller and have them on the right hand side. I haven't done that yet. If you think that's a good idea and that's a better UI or UX, let me know in the comments down below. That'd be cool. If we rotate that, however, back, I don't think that's too bad. I'm meant to be simulating here an iPhone XXS. And now, like I say, these two wouldn't be here, so that'll be up the top. I think most of these now you can see they're in a single column as opposed to a 2x2 grid. They should probably be starting around here. So I think the UI that point, it'd probably be okay. It's just in the landscape mode that definitely think I should keep working on that. Maybe make the H1 header here a bit smaller and this strapline text a bit smaller as well. But if we have a look at maybe a 1080p screen, so you can see it's reasonably, if I come down here, reasonably wide, if that would move for me. But the reason for showing this is just so that you can see that even at a very wide or reasonably wide resolution, the form here doesn't expand too far. I think it could probably even be a bit narrower because that's starting to get a bit wide. If I look at what's maybe in a middle way, an iPad, I think we'll turn off that there, make sure that renders properly. Yeah, I think on an iPad that works quite nicely. It pretty much is a perfect fit. Could probably make this header here a bit smaller again just to fit everything in that initial or default view. Turning it landscape, I think that'd be okay in landscape when the confirmation dialogues aren't there. Again, I think I could probably make better use of space, but I'm going on. I don't want to do that. This is a sneak peek or an early look at the UI for a Go-powered web app that I'm working on. That will be the basis of an upcoming Twilio tutorial. Hope you like it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, I guess always give me a thumbs down if that so takes your fancy. Give me some thoughts in the comments down below. That'd be great so I can get an idea of, am I heading in the right direction? What did you think? Where do you think I could improve? Things I probably haven't thought of. What else? Oh, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I don't have a fixed date as to when these will be coming out, how regular, but subscribe, as I've heard, for good vibes, and I'll see you next time.